Hello and welcome to Central Lyon High School for tonight's Siouxland Conference matchup between Okoboji Pioneers and your Central Lyon Lions. I'm Jeff Cruz. I'll be on the call here tonight from Rock Rapids. About 11 minutes to go before we get this one going. Let's start tonight by taking a look at some pregame stats. Okoboji comes into tonight's matchup 4-5 overall, 2-4 in Siouxland Conference play. Lions 9-0 overall, 7-0 in Siouxland Conference games. Okoboji's averaging. That's not right. Take that down for a second. I've forgotten to change it. Okoboji averaging 49.7 points per game. They shoot 32.7% from the field. They average 31.8 rebounds, 10.6 assists, and 9.3 steals per game. They shoot 58.4% from the free throw line, and the Pioneers are averaging 18.8 turnovers per game. The Lions, on the other hand, averaging 61.9 points per game. They shoot 45.6% from the field, average 29.8 rebounds, 12.3 assists, and 10.8 steals. Central Lyon also shoots 68.6% from the free throw line, and they average 14.7 turnovers per game. Earlier today, Coach Grafing and I had a chance to sit down and talk about the last couple of games, and to talk a little bit about tonight's matchup, we'll have that interview now.
Students in high school sports learn to live active lifestyles, the value of hard work, teamwork, and juggling the demands of academic and sports schedules teaches time management skills, all necessary for success beyond high school. Practices, games, and tournaments are all lessons in perseverance, and through it all, growth of friendships that will last a lifetime. DeNoble Austin & Company PC, a proud sponsor of Central Lyon Sports.
Welcome back to the pregame show. We're being joined by Central Lyon girls head coach Heather Grafing. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Hey, it's good to be back.
Coach, let's go back to the game before Christmas break real quick. The Lions got a great 56-55 win over Rock Valley. What'd you think about that one?
Well, first of all, Rock Valley is a fantastic, ball team. We knew that. And so, yeah, that was the thing about that game was we had two previous games in the 3 days prior to that.
Yep.
So we had a lot of basketball right before Christmas. And so this was kind of the grand finale. And, as a coach, too, you just got to go after, especially after a really tough game that Saturday, just how much gas we have left, And,
right.
And so we didn't pull kids in on Sunday or anything like that. So after school on Monday, we went over, scout for, one of the best teams in Class 2A. And so, yeah, it makes you a little bit nervous, like, okay, did I have enough info? But, that's where I trust these girls. They have things figured out as far as how to approach a game and mentally what to do. And so I was super proud of them. Like I said, Rock Valley is a great team. It was a battle, going back. When I'm coaching, sometimes it's the perspective is different.
Oh, yeah.
So it was fun to go back and rewatch it after the game and just really pick some things because at the moment, in the time you're in the moment and you're just going possession by possession. But it was a battle. I mean, it was back and forth. I want to say the biggest lead any team had. I think Rock Valley had us by 6.
Yeah, somewhere
5 or
around
6
there.
at some
Yep,
point.
Yep.
So the entire game, it's a 1-2 possession game. Just really got to applaud the girls for digging deep and finding a way. At the end there, probably one of the worst spots we've ever been given a basketball in the corner, and that's where it was supposed to be. It was off a missed shot, so that was right. But I could tell you what we did the very first practice back from Christmas break. The very first thing is we went to that spot and I said,
worked on it.
This is what I was talking about. It's hard in a 30-second timeout. But either way, we got a tough spot. We ended up turning the ball over with, I think it was 6 seconds left. And, we just had to dig deep. We trust our defense, and so our defense went to work, and we were able to force, a quicker shot than what they wanted to. And 100% of the credit goes to those girls for just hanging in there, finding, another gear when we needed it. I always can pick on something. We had a lot of turnovers that night. A lot of them were on us. They were unforced. It was just us being maybe a little over anxious. So the next time, that we play them, hopefully we can cut down those turnovers a little bit. But either way, their defensive effort was fantastic. Offensively, I got to think back. That's been a while. But Taylor Reifkema came up big for us. She had some and one buckets that kind of gave us a little bit of room. And then Danica has just been our steady constant all year long. And so Danica and her leadership at the end there, just to, she's got young girls she's on the floor with, and she just keeps their heads where they need to be, and she's just a great leader. And so, yeah, fantastic win, a great way to go into our break with some momentum.
Yeah, it was we talked about before. It was a game I was looking forward to watching here in the gym. I look forward to all of them. Don't get me wrong. But when you got number 3 versus number 4, both team or Rock Valley was in the semis last year. We were in the finals last year for the state championship, and so it was a game that was it lived up to what I expected it to be, and it was a very fun game. Even funner when you get a victory.
And it sounds dumb, but I don't look behind me very much, but I was told
there was a very
good
huge crowd.
So
huge. I mean, the Monday before Christmas, the colleges were out. Most high schools were out. Rock Valley actually wasn't. They had to go back to school
the
next day.
Yeah.
We were done. There were only maybe 2, maybe one other Sealand Conference game, if any.
I think
maybe there were some
Christmas.
other teams here or
Could
people
have
from those teams. But it was quite it was one of the bigger crowds for a regular season game that I've probably
just
seen
give a shout out to our Central Lyon fans. Again, don't take it offensively. I just don't look behind me.
No,
very often. I see the other crowd more than our crowd.
Yeah.
And I don't hear a lot either, when I'm on the sideline. But from what I was told, the crowd was awesome, and sometimes that little extra, encouragement you get from the bleachers sometimes gets those girls rallied up. So huge thank you to our crowd for showing up and helping those girls out.
And then this past Saturday, after a break here, we went over to Esterville and got the 62-23 or 63-23 win over ELC. How did the girls play in that game?
There's, as a coach, when you get so much momentum going into Christmas break, there's sometimes you just want to keep going. You just want to skip break and just keep going. But the rest was very good for us. But then there's also that challenge coming out of that Christmas break. Can we get our feet back, and can we get back to where we were at? And I thought Esterville was a good first game back. We started a little bit slow the first quarter, but as time went on, we kind of got going again. And so I think it was good just to give us a little push into the second part of the season here. So, no, the girls did great. We had 4 in double figures. And Ada Vanderzee led us, I think it was 17. Her and Jessa Vanderwert both had 3 threes. And so, again, seeing the girls have that balance, that inside-outside balance. But the thing that we always emphasize is defensively our efforts. I don't care who you're playing, to hold the team, to 23. And a lot of that was just half-court defense. We didn't press a lot. That's not hard, that's not easy to do.
Right.
And so super proud of the girls. I just felt like by the end of that game, we were kind of back in rhythm again. So I hope that's the case.
Yeah, it's not uncommon after a long break to come out maybe a little
bit slow.
Slow. I mean, they are high school kids, and
yes,
it was a Saturday. It wasn't at night.
It was different.
It's a
Saturday
different
games
rhythm.
are different.
Yeah, they just are. I've said that for years. When it doesn't matter if you play at home or away. When you don't play on your regular schedule,
it's different.
It's just different.
Yep, I agree.
It just is.
Yep.
But now we're back on a regular schedule.
Yep.
Tonight we have Okoboji. What will we see from them?
Okoboji is one of those teams that's just right there. They've played some good teams, really, really tough. They've got some good players, and they're going to come out. One thing about Okoboji is they always come out and they always play hard. And so the challenge with them is always you got to match that intensity that they bring. And so that's something that the girls and I talked about as we prepared for them. But yeah, they're gonna, it's the Switzerland Conference. Anything can happen. We're just gonna try to continue to focus on our game goals, continue to try to just focus on what we want to get done, and hopefully we can come out and get a good start, and that'll give us some momentum.
All right, Coach. Well, I want to thank you for taking some time out of your day to join us, and we'll be back with more of our pregame show after these words from our sponsors.
Hit one out of the park with a new or pre-owned vehicle from Papik Motors. With 3 convenient locations in Laverne, Rock Rapids, and Sibley, our team is ready to help with all of your automotive needs. Swing in today and let the hometown team be your dealer of choice. Or visit us online at papik.com.
Papik Motors makes it so easy.
My name's Elin, and I like sports because I like watching them.
My name's Miles, and I just like the school in general because our teachers are nice and we get to do a lot of fun stuff.
Hi, my name's River, and I like the sports teams because my mom coaches the basketball team.
Super Defaults. Local, true. Insurance, real estate, all for you.
We're back here in Rock Rapids. I want to thank Coach Grafing for taking some time to join me today and talk about the last games and tonight's matchup. Let's take a look now at the girls' standings. Siouxland Conference standings, you see Central Lyon there in the lead at 7-0 in conference play after that win before Christmas break against Rock Valley. Okoboji down in 7th place with a 2-4 record. Taking a look at the rankings, the Girls Association will put out new rankings, the first one of 2026 tomorrow. The ones before break, Central Lyon was ranked 4th in Class 2A. The other Siouxland Conference schools that were ranked, you had Rock Valley 3rd in 2A, West Lyon 6th. And then in Class 4A, you have MOC Floyd Valley at 13 and Sioux Center at 15. Now let's take a look here at our starting lineups for tonight. First, for the visiting Pioneers. Starting lineup is going to look like this. A junior, number 4, Katie Jensen. A junior, number 5, Olivia Schlater. A junior, number 10, Riley Meyer. A freshman, number 12, Ava Wasson. And a sophomore, number 32, Paige Caranda. Head coach for the Okoboji Pioneers is Dalton Perrin. And now for your Central Lyon Lions, starting lineup would be like this. Senior, number 4, Cheyenne Struckman. A sophomore, number 10, Ada Vanderzee. Senior, number 14, Danica Hugerdorn. Sophomore, number 32, Taylor Reipkema. And junior, number 52, Eliana Hofertz. Lions are coached by head coach Heather Grafing. We will take a short break here as we get the starting lineups done in the gym and the national anthem. We're back with our tip-off here on the CL Broadcast Network.
On top of a hill in the heart of our little town, there's a place where the coffee's always hot and the smells are even warmer. At Hilltop, we brew more than just coffee. We brew connection, comfort, and community. Locally roasted, lovingly served, always welcoming. Come in, slow down, and stay a while. Hilltop, your coffee, your community.
Murphy Family Dentistry has been serving and supporting the Lions and all of Northwest Iowa for over 25 years. We are located in Rock Rapids just off Highway 75. Our friendly staff is ready to help cheer up your smile for another Lion victory. Call us today to schedule for all your dental needs or visit us online at www.josephmurphydental.com.
A community is a place, but it's also a connection. It's where we all plant roots, raise our families, build our lives, and take care of each other. It's something we have in common, and it takes world-class care to keep communities like ours strong. We work together to live, to hope, to heal, because that's what neighbors do. Here for all, here for good. Sanford Health.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most. I started mowing lawns in 5th or 6th grade and I started making money, so my parents decided to open a bank account here at Frontier Bank. I feel like when you walk in the door, they know you on a personal level and you know everyone else. With Frontier Bank's mobile app, I can check my balances all the time. Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
And And we're back here in Rock Rapids as we get set for the opening tip-off between these two teams. Taking a look at the last 5 games here. Okoboji 3-2 in their last 5 games. Losses at Unity Christian and at GTRA. Wins at Sheldon, at home versus Boynton Hall, and at home versus ELC. Lions are 5-0, their last 5, as the Lions win the tip. They get it out to Rybkema. Rybkema no good. Rebound, going to be a jump ball, and Okoboji have possession. So Rybkema missing early, but the Lions looking to push instantly. Lions in their full court press now. Okoboji gets it across, almost tipped away. That's Coranda, the sophomore, gets it over to number 4. Jensen on the miss. Cheyenne Struckman on the rebound for the Lions. And here come the Lions. Ada Vanderzee left wide open for the 3, and Vanderzee nails the 3. Ada Vanderzee gets things going here tonight for the Lions. Dribble drive there by number 10, Riley Meyer, who leads the team. 20.8 points per game. Gets her first 2. Danica Hugedorn goes right back down the court, and Hugedorn gets the layup. That's Jensen with it, being guarded by Rybkema. The Lions playing man-to-man defense. That's Meyer, step back 3, no good. Rebound down to Rybkema. And Rybkema is going to try and get out and run. She takes it in, and Rybkema is not going to be able to get the bucket. But you see here on the replay, she is fouled, and she will head to the free throw line. Taylor Rybkema. First one, no good. Rybkema second on the team in points per game at 13.3 and third on the team in rebounds per game at 5.3 rebounds. Second one up and good. And that one's thrown out of bounds off of number 12, Ava Wasson for the Pioneers, and the Lions get the ball right back off the bad pass. Lions get it into Hofert. Hofert kicks back to Vanderzee, no good. Rybkema down with the rebound. Rybkema up with the left hand and in. And a quick foul going to be called here on Taylor Rybkema of the Lions. That'll be her first foul. First on the Lions as well. Okoboji gets it to Meyer. Meyer breaks the press. Over to Jensen now. 3-point attempt by number 32, Coranda, is good. And we have a quick timeout here by Coach Perrin. We'll stay here. We'll take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Genoble Austin and Company PC, Hilltop Coffee, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papic Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seaport Foltz Insurance and Real Estate. So Lions out to an 8-5 lead here, the first couple minutes of the game. The Lions will inbound. And Hugedorn will get things going here. A little bit of a zone defense now by Okoboji. It looks like a 3-2 zone or a 1-2-2. Nice cut there, Rybkema. Good find from Hugedorn, and the Lions with another easy bucket on the inside. That's Wasson, the 5'4 freshman, bringing it up. Over to Meyer at the top of the key, being guarded by Vanderzee. Deep three-pointer, no good by Meyer, rebounded by Danica Hugedorn. Hugedorn will look to get fast break going. Ahead to Struckman. Struckman, a little too deep, kicks it to Hugedorn. Back over to Rybkema. Cross-court pass there. Vanderzee Kicks it back out front. High-low there, and no good, but Ripkema will go back to the free throw line. See here on the replay. Good dump down from Hagedorn to Ripkema. Taylor unable to finish, but she will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one is up and in. First sub of the game is number 14 for Okoboji. That is Alexa Christoffels, a 5'8 junior. She's going to check in for number 5, Olivia Schlater. That one no good. Rebound goes out of bounds off the Lions. The Lions will get an opportunity to set up in their full court press. Lawson going to bring it up. Hounded by the Lions there. Oh, nice cut as Meyer gets a pass from number 32, Karanda. And it's back to a 4-point ball game. Now Okoboji back into their man-to-man defense as Coach Perrin switching it up. Nice pass. Down low to Hofert, and a good finish there from Ellie, the 6'1 junior. That is a nice runner by Karanda, number 32. And Okoboji answering the Lions shot for shot here. Struckman going to be bumped, and they're going to call it on the ground before the shot. That foul is going to be on number 4, Katie Jensen. Jensen second on the team in points at 6.8 and third on the team with 5.2 rebounds per game. Into the game now for the Lions, number 32, Jessa Vanderweerd, number 12, Emery Lincecum. They get it into Ripkema, and Ripkema with another basket right underneath the hoop. Good feed there from Vanderzee. Okoboji breaks the press. That's Karanda with it over to a wide open Christoffel. Oh no, sorry, that was 24. Braylon Thompson, a 5'6 freshman who had checked in. Vanderzee, stop, pop, three-pointer, good. Push ahead to Christoffels. That's Thompson on the break there. Thompson back in the corner with it. Now Meyer has it up front. Looking to drive. Thought about the step back three. Riley Meyer, the 5'8 junior, scores about 45% of the points. That was a missed shot there by number 32, Karanda. Up ahead, Lincecum with it, and Lincecum unable to get the layup, but she will head to the free throw line after the foul. See, good push ahead here by Vanderweerd. Lincecum taking the contact, unable to get that one in, but Emery Lincecum will head to the free throw line. First one, no good. Lincecum, 5'9 junior, second one, no good. Rebound down to number 32, Karanda. And Okoboji looking to push it ahead. That's Meyer with it. Meyer all the way to the basket, Meyer with the layup. Lions push it ahead to Hagedorn. Vanderzee in the corner with it. Cross court to Hagedorn. Now kick Lincecum for three. No good, and that rebound goes off of Ripkema out of bounds. Number 5, Olivia Schlater back into the game for Okoboji. Struckman and Hofert back in for the Lions. That one almost thrown away. We got a kick here. Okoboji with two freshmen in the front court here, Thompson and Wasson. They get it back over to Meyer. Lions have got to stop her. She'll take it all the way to the hoop. She doesn't. That's a kick to that was a missed shot by number 32, missed 3 by Coranda. Lions get the rebound, they push it ahead. Nice find. Struckman down to Hofert, and Hofert gets a layup. Almost thrown away. But now Coranda, the sophomore on the drive, kicks at Thompson. Wasson about lost it there. Back out to Thompson in the corner. 15 on the shot clock now. Myers got it. Guarded by Vanderzee. Step back 3, no good. And Vanderzee down with the rebound for Central Lyon. Struckman tried to get it down to Lincecum. And it's going to be called off of Emery Lincecum. Number 14, Christoffels. And number 4, Jensen back into the game for Okoboji. As 24, Thompson, and 32, Coranda will get a break. Wasson gets it up. Schlater on the drive, and it's stolen away by Vanderzee. And here come the Lions. Vanderzee, no good. Hofert gets the rebound, puts it up, no good. Lincecum gets the rebound, kicks it out to Vanderzee. Vanderzee over to Vanderweerd, no good. Vanderzee with the rebound, nobody there for the Pioneers, and Vanderzee misses it. And number 5, Schlater finally gets the rebound for Okoboji. Now Meyer shot, no good. Rebound down to Vanderzee for the Lions. Back and forth action here. Not really amounting to much except for some missed shots. 3-point attempt, no good. Rebound going to go down to Vanderweerd. And now Hofert misses. And that one's going to go out of bounds off the Pioneers. Ripkema and Hugedorn back in for the Lions, as Vanderweerd and Vanderzee will get a break. Jensen going to bring it up here for the Pioneers. Kicks to Schlater in the corner. 3-pointer by Olivia Schlater is good. Back to a 4-point game here. Hugedorn thought about the 3, takes it baseline, gets it up and in. See here on the replay, Danica Hugedorn thought about it, and then there right at the end, see it happen a lot where the defender's in really good position until that last second. They put their hands down, and they commit the foul. That free throw, no good, but the Lions run it down momentarily. Turnover by Hofert as Meyer, number 10, got the steal. Shot clock turned off now here as we approach the end of the first quarter. 3-pointer from Wasson, no good. Rebound down to Ripkema. The Lions got a chance if they hurry. Hugedorn pushes ahead to Struckman, and Struckman dribbles off her knee, and that'll do it for the quarter. So Lions get to a 22-16 lead. The end of the first quarter. We're back. More basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
When it's time to celebrate, Pizza Ranch is ready. We've got plenty of room and plenty of food for everyone. With pizza, desserts, and the country's best chicken, everyone leaves a winner. Make it a buffet day at Pizza Ranch.
Premier Bank has always understood the value of family. We recognize that as your family grows, your banking needs change, and we're here to help you each step of the way. We'll create a customized plan for easier and better banking and support you in making the most of every dollar today and always. Visit premierbank.bank or stop by to partner with a bank who's ready to grow with you.
I'm back here in Rock Rapids. We get set for the second quarter. Remind everyone, upcoming events here on the CL Broadcast Network on Friday. We've got basketball versus Sheldon. JV boys at 4, JV girls 4:30, JVR boys 5:15, JV or varsity girls at 6, and varsity boys at 7:30. Hagedorn get things started here at the Lions, and that 6-point lead. Cross-court pass as the Okoboji in a zone. And the shot clock needs to be reset because even though it was a pass, it hit the rim. Even though it wasn't meant to be a shot, it still does count as a shot when it comes to hitting the rim. As not something you see very often in a basketball game. Oh, nice cut, Danica Hagedorn, as she gets the wide open basket on the feed from Lincecum. Oh, nice drive momentarily by Coranda. She took the baseline, but she shuffles her feet and commits the travel. And the Lions back with possession and an 8-point lead. Ripken going to go baseline. Bodies her way in, and they're going to call the foul on the ground. That foul, I believe, was on 24? No, 25. 25. That is, no, Jordan Mitchell, number 25, who must have checked in at the start of the quarter. Ripken, three-pointer, good. That one tipped out of bounds. Okoboji maintained possession. Celeste DeVos into the game for the first time for Okoboji. Okoboji going at least 9 girls deep here so far, as they've played a bunch of girls off their bench. The Lions only play 7 in their regular rotation. Done that pretty much all year. That's DeVos with it. Almost lost it, and DeVos does lose it. Vanderzee with it, and Vanderzee going to look out, get in front of everyone, and she does. Ada Vanderzee with a layup. Vanderzee now with 8 points. DeVos down low, and number 30, DeVos, gets her first bucket of the game. Foul called there as number 24 checks back in. That is Braylon Thompson, checks in for Olivia Schlater, number 5. That foul was called on number 30 of the Okoboji, Celeste DeVos, her first, second on the team already this quarter. Lions just have to get it into Vanderweerd. Vanderweerd over to Vanderzee, almost thrown away there. Lions need to set something up here. Drive, kick, Vanderweerd, no three, no good. Rebound down to Hagedorn, tries to get to Struckman. Ball gets tipped around by everybody, and finally, Ripken corrals it, puts it up, and is fouled. She doesn't make the basket, but Taylor Ripken going back to the free throw line. Ripken, first one up and in. 77% free throw shooter on the year. Averages 13.3 points per game. And with those 2 makes, she is already at 13. Along with 3 rebounds. DeVos breaks the press, tries to get it ahead to Thompson. She does. Kicked. Meyer, three-pointer, no good. DeVos with the rebound, puts it up, and DeVos with the second chance opportunity. Up and in. Quick timeout here. Taken by Perrin. Full timeout, we'll take it with them. Back with more basketball here on the Central Line Broadcast Network.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most. I started mowing lawns in 5th or 6th grade, and I started making money, so my parents decided to open a bank account here at Frontier Bank. I feel like when you walk in the door, they know you on a personal level, and you know everyone else. With Frontier Bank's mobile app, I can check my balances all the time. Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
And we're back here in Rock Rapids. Remind everyone to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know when we post videos or start these live broadcasts. And be sure to follow Central Lyon on Facebook and X to keep up on all the latest news. Lions out to a 4-9 advantage here this quarter. They have extended their lead 31-20. They led 22-16 at the end of the first quarter. After that made bucket, though, by Okoboji, Coach Perrin will get a quick timeout. Remind everyone, leave us a message in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, those sorts of things. Okoboji back in man-to-man. Struckman drives over to Vanderzee. Now Vander Weird had an opportunity for a three. Stolen away by number 4. That was Jensen on the steal. Missed shot by DeVos. And jump ball going to be called. Disappointing there because I think Okoboji girl had a maybe for a slight second there, but the Lions actually had 4 hands on the ball. Either way, Okoboji possession here. Oh, nice play. They get it into Coranda, number 32, for the easy bucket off the dish. Oh, Lions push though. Back to Ripkema. Ripkema no good. And rebound down to number 10. That's Riley Meyer. DeVos pushes ahead to Jensen. Jensen, three-pointer, no good. Rebound down to number 24, Thompson. Meyer, step back 3, good. Back to a 6-point game here. Dump down, Hugedorn. Hugedorn underneath the basket. Gets it up and in somehow. I thought she was directly underneath the basket, but able to find an angle to get that one up and in. Meyer with it again now. Looks for a screen from DeVos. Deep 3, no good. And the rebound's going to cram over to Vander Weird. And that's going to be tipped out of bounds by Coranda. Number 14, that is Christophel's back into the game for Okoboji. Hofert and Lincecum back in for the Lions. Ripkema wide open on the elevator screen, going down to up from the inside baseline to the top of the key, no good. Rebound down to number 4, Jensen. DeVos way missed or defensively, but Ripkema gets a block on the DeVos layup attempt. Vanderzee with the rebound. She's going to push ahead. They get it into Hofert. Hofert, that left-handed up and in. Hofert does a good job keeping her pivot foot there, gathering herself and getting it up and in. DeVos, three-point attempt, no good. Rebound down to Ripkema for the Lions. Push ahead, Vanderzee to Struckman. Struckman with the layup. And that one almost stolen away. It's going to be foul called on number 32, Taylor Ripkema. Slater, number 5, back in for Okoboji for DeVos. That's the second foul on Ripkema in the game, first on the team here. Ripkema and Struckman will take a seat on the bench. Vanderzee and Vander Weird back in for the Lions. Stolen away by Hugedorn. Hugedorn up and in on the fast break opportunity. Jensen with it. And a hold going to be called on Vanderzee of the Lions. Number 32, that's Coranda back into the game for Thompson for Okoboji. Okoboji going to get their offense going here. That's Meyer. Lions very aware of where she's at all times. You score almost 21 points a game, teams are going to know where you are. That one knocked out of bounds on the Lions, or Okoboji will inbound. They get it into Coranda. Shot no good. Rebound out to Meyer. Almost goes off of Christophel's face, as I don't think she was ready for that. Coranda shot no good. Rebound to Coranda. Number 32 misses a shot, gets the rebound. Then they throw it away. Lincecum down with it. Vanderzee, wide open three, good. Ada Vanderzee not going to get many more wide open than that. And quickly, just like that, it's a 17-point lead for the Lions as Jensen gets it going here for Okoboji. And almost stolen away by the Lions. And now a foul going to be called. That foul is on Jessa Vanderweer, number 30, her first, team's third. Both teams with 3 here in the second quarter. Jensen, down screen there for Meyer. Meyer on the dribble drive, gets the friendly bounce. And Meyer now with 11 points to go along with 2 rebounds so far tonight. Vanderweer, deep three, no good. Hoogadorn there for the rebound, misses it. Vanderweer gets it, puts it back up, misses it. Hoogadorn down with the rebound, pushes her own player out of the way. She misses. Vanderweer gets it. Vanderweer puts it up. She misses. Hoogadorn gets it back out. And now maybe the Lions will set up an offense here as opposed to just, I think we missed 5 bunnies there in a row. Good news is, still have possession. Never actually gave up a defensive rebound. Vanderzee says, give me a 3, no good. Schlater down at the rebound, and the Lions commit a silly foul. Struckman back in for the Lions. DeVos back in for Okoboji. And a bucket there by number 5, Schlater. Nice entry pass there. Catch it here on the replay from Hoogadorn. The Lions kind of got really good position there, did Hofert. Nice pass, Hofert fouled, and she will head to the free throw line. The 6'1 junior. Leads the team with 7.7 rebounds per game. First free throw is good. Hofert's second one, no good, misses everything, so Okoboji will have it underneath. Lions going into full court man-to-man pressure. Jensen gets it ahead to Coranda. Now Meyer with it. Meyer, step back, long two-pointer, no good. Hofert down with the rebound. Vanderzee going to push. Nice run on the floor there by Hofert. Good find from Vanderzee. Shot clock turned off now. As Okoboji with the ball. Meyer with it, looking for a screen. Coranda wanted to pick and roll. Knocked out of bounds by Lincecum. That is number 11, Melody Collette. Checking in for the first time for Okoboji. Okoboji playing. They got 12 girls on the roster. 10 of them have entered the game. That makes it hard on the announcer. Meyer with it, though. Schlater is fouled, and that's 5 on the Lions. Lions will send her to the free throw line as Struckman commits the foul. Schlater's first one, no good. Olivia Schlater, a 5'7" junior guard for the Pioneers. 5 points, 2 rebounds so far tonight. Second free throw, no good. Rebound down to Caranda. Caranda shot, no good. Vanderweerd with it. Lions got to hustle. Get it ahead. Vanderzee shot at the buzzer, no good. And that'll do it here for the first quarter, or first half, that is. Lions extend their lead as they were up 22-16 at the end of the first quarter. They outscore the Pioneers 23-13 here in the second quarter to take their 45-29 lead into halftime. We'll be back with some halftime stats after these words from our sponsors here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Premier Bank has always understood the value of family. We recognize that as your family grows, your banking needs change, and we're here to help you each step of the way. We'll create a customized plan for easier and better banking and support you in making the most of every dollar today and always. Visit premierbank.bank or stop by to partner with a bank who's ready to grow with you.
When it's time to celebrate, Pizza Ranch is ready. We've got plenty of room and plenty of food for everyone. With pizza, desserts, and the country's best chicken, everyone leaves a winner. Make it a buffet day at Pizza Ranch.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
The score of any game is generally forgotten over time,
but the actions of players, coaches, and fans are remembered.
Sportsmanship is an attitude that can have a positive influence on everyone around you.
In the stands and on the court.
How do you want to be remembered?
Support your team positively and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
And we're back here in Rock Rapids as we get set for the start of our second half. Taking a look at some first half stats, unofficial stats from our statistician Mike Groen. Okoboji shooting 42%, 13 of 31 from the field, 25% from 3-point. They are 3 of 12. 0 of 2 from the free throw line, though. 11 rebounds, 5 turnovers, and 2 assists for Okoboji. No shocker here. Riley Meyer leading them in points with 11, also leading with 2 rebounds. Central line 18 of 35 from the field for 51%. They are 4 of 12 from the 3-point for 33%. 5-11 from the free throw line is Central line for 45%. We had the Lions for 21 rebounds, 3 turnovers, 3 steals. They are led by Taylor Ripkemo with 13 points and Danica Hugedorn with 5 rebounds. Lions start with the ball in a 16-point lead here. Start the third quarter. Struckman, baseline drive, step-by move, no good. Hofer gets it, gets fouled. Puts it back up, misses, but she will go to the free throw line. Ellie Hofert, 9 points, 2 rebounds so far tonight. Now she's in double figures after that one. And Hofert makes them both. Meyer will bring it up for Okoboji, gets over to Jensen. $15 to go on the shot clock. Jensen tries to go baseline, gets cut off, gets to Meyer. Meyer just inside the 3-point line, gets the friendly roll. Meyer shoots 41% from the field, leads the team with 20.8 points and 5.9 rebounds. Cross-court pass there by Vanderzee, too hard, and it's a turnover. Meyer dump down there to Caranda. Caranda pulls it back up, and Caranda gets the bucket now at 9 points for the 5'9" sophomore. 3-point attempt. Good by Taylor Ripkema. Lawson will bring it up now for the Pioneers. Tipped away momentarily before Caranda could get it. Meyer now going to dribble drive. Nice scoop layup there by the 5'8" junior. Vanderzee over to Struckman. They had Hofert on a high-low there. They just missed her. Hugedorn takes it all the way in, and Hugedorn will get the bucket and the foul as Hofert does a good job of screening her defender here, as we'll see on the replay. See Hofert there, not letting Caranda get in to disrupt the shot. And that is the 4th foul on Ava Wasson already, as Hugedorn gets the 3-point play on the made field goal, or made free throw. Meyer brings it up now. Meyer, a little floater, in and out. Everybody thought it was in. They had all started to go the other way. Lions down with the rebound now. Hugedorn, nice take. Danica Hugedorn to the baskets. Lions now up by 20. Thompson with it, over to Meyer. Looking for a screen from Caranda. Step back 3, Meyer misses everything. Now Hugedorn down with the rebound, and Danica Hugedorn going to lead a fast break. Hesitation, dribble, and Hugedorn goes by Katie Jensen for the layup. Meyer kicks it back out to Jensen. Jensen, 3 is good. Coach Prin going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. Back in just a moment here on the CL Broadcast Network.
When it's time to celebrate, Pizza Ranch is ready. We've got plenty of room and plenty of food for everyone. With pizza, desserts, and the country's best chicken, everyone leaves a winner. Make it a buffet day at Pizza Ranch.
We're back here in Rock Rapids. Fast start here to the third quarter. 22 points scored in 3 minutes between the two teams. Lions outscoring 12-10. Looks like we are going to take an extended time out here as there's someone in the stands who is in need of some medical assistance. We will be back when we're ready to play or resume play here in Rock Rapids.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most. I started mowing lawns in 5th or 6th grade and I started making money, so my parents decided to open a bank account here at Frontier Bank. I feel like when you walk in the door, they know you on a personal level and you know everyone else. With Frontier Bank's mobile app, I can check my balances all the time. Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
Premier Bank has always understood the value of family. We recognize that as your family grows, your banking needs change, and we're here to help you each step of the way. We'll create a customized plan for easier and better banking and support you in making the most of every dollar, today and always. Visit premierbank.bank or stop by to partner with a bank who's ready to grow with you.
The score of any game is generally forgotten over time,
but the actions of players, coaches, and fans are remembered.
Sportsmanship is an attitude that can have a positive influence on everyone around you.
In the stands and on the court.
How do you want to be remembered?
Support your team positively and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Okay, we are back here in Rock Rapids. A little bit of a issue in the stands, but the person is up and walked out, and both teams are back on the court, and we are ready to resume play here. 4:53 to go here in the third quarter. Lions with the ball. Lions have outscored the Pioneers 12-9 here to start this third quarter. Cross-court pass to Rebkema, goes baseline, puts it up, no good, gets her own rebound, no, gets it stolen away by 32, that is Corunda. 3-point from Corunda, no good, rebound down to Meyer. Meyer puts it up and good. Meyer now, 18 points to go along with 3 rebounds and 1 assist. Almost at her season total of 20.8 already here. High-low, nice Hofert to Rebkema, and Taylor Rebkema with 2 more points off the assist from Ellie Hofert. Corunda goes to the right hand, kicks. That's Thompson in the corner. Freshman 3, no good. Struckman down with the rebound. Hagedorn and Rebkema both leading the Lions with 18 points tonight. Hofert double figures, 10. There's a dump down to Hofert. This time it was Rebkema to Hofert, as you see here on the replay. Nice positioning there. And Hofert will head to the free throw line for 2 more free throws. Lions with 4 girls in double figures, as Ada Vaynersy not in the game, but has 11 points so far. Number 14, that is Christoffels, will check back into the game. That foul was called on number 10, Riley Meyer, her first, team's 3rd this quarter. Second free throw from Hofert is up and in. Okoboji gets up to Meyer and tipped out of bounds by Hofert. Meyer gets it right back after the inbounds pass. Stolen away by Hagedorn. Danica Hagedorn is going to be fouled by Meyer on the Euro step. And she'll head back to the free throw line. Hagedorn leading the team in points with 16.1 points per game. First free throw up and in. She also leads the team with 5.1 assists per game and 3.6 steals per contest. If that's not enough for you, she's second on the team in rebounds, 6.1 rebounds. She makes both of them. And it's a 22-point lead for Central Lyon. That one almost thrown away. Okoboji calls a timeout. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. Back with more action here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most. I started mowing lawns in 5th or 6th grade, and I started making money, so my parents decided to open a bank account here at Frontier Bank. I feel like when you walk in the door, they know you on a personal level, and you know everyone else. With Frontier Bank's mobile app, I can check my balances all the time. Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
When it's time to celebrate, Pizza Ranch is ready. We've got plenty of room and plenty of food for everyone. With pizza, desserts, and the country's best chicken, everyone leaves a winner. Make it a buffet day at Pizza Ranch.
And we're back here in Rock Rapids. Okoboji inbounding. They get it all the way up to DeVos, and DeVos misses it. Struckman down with the rebound. Good job there by Hagedorn, who just kind of ran beside her and let her go. DeVos was looking for contact. Rebkema on the 3. No good. That rebound's going to go out of bounds to Okoboji. Jensen gets it to Corunda, and Corunda with the easy buckets. Dump down, Rybkema puts it up and puts it in. Taylor Rybkema, much improved here in her sophomore season down below on the block. Last year, much more of just a straight guard playing on the perimeter. This year, they're asking her to play a lot more on the block. Nice feed, Meyer to Corunda there for the easy basket. High-low. And Rybkema will go back to the free throw line on the foul by number 10, Riley Meyer. Meyer's third foul of the game. The fifth on Okoboji here this quarter. So the Lions are shooting free throws for the last 2:26 of the quarter. Number 5, Schlater back into the game for Okoboji. And in for the Lions is Vanderzee. Rybkema goes 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Vanderweer going to check in for her. Meyer with it. Drives baseline. Lions almost take that pass away. DeVos gathers it, and DeVos with her 6th point of the game. Back to a 19-point lead now for the Lions. Vanderzee swings it to to Hugedorn. Back out to Vanderzee. Jessa Vanderweer, 3-point attempt. Good. And the 5'10 sophomore guard, Vanderweer, with another bucket. Actually, her first bucket. Her first bucket. And we're going to have a jump ball. Okoboji will maintain possession as Corunda, I believe. Is that number 32? Yes. Corunda checks back in. Long hair, sometimes you don't see the front number. It's hard to see the number on their back. But Corunda checking in there. They get it into her. And she's going to travel. Okoboji looking to maybe pick up full court here. Just some token pressure, it looks like. Vanderzee left wide open, and Vanderzee nails another 3. Ada Vanderzee, 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Push ahead to Corunda, and Corunda up with the left-handed bucket. Vanderweer going to go baseline. Vanderweer misses, and that one's knocked out of bounds off. No, it's going to be Okoboji basketball. That is Melody Collette back into the game for Okoboji as Meyer will get a break for the last 56 seconds of the third quarter. Corunda on the dribble drive, gets it to go around and in. And Hugedorn is going to miss. Hofert there, though, and going back to the free throw line. Very high-scoring game here as both teams have scored more points through the third quarter already than they do on their season average for the whole game. Lions average 61.9. They're already at 71. Okoboji averages 49.7, and they are at 50. Hofert. Free throw up and in. Meyer back in for Okoboji. Struckman in for the Lions. And Ellie Hofert, the 6'1 junior, goes right on her season average of 50% from the free throw line, and she goes 1 of 2. Free throw down to Okoboji. Corunda on the push ahead. Almost stolen away, kicks it back out. Corunna going to take the three. No good. Hagedorn down at the rebound. And now the Lions can get the last bucket of the quarter. Euro step-by move for Hagedorn, and Danica Hagedorn gets the layup. And that'll do it for the quarter. Lions extend their lead. It's now 74-50. We're back. More basketball here on the Central Line Broadcast Network.
Premier Bank has always understood the value of family. We recognize that as your family grows, your banking needs change, and we're here to help you each step of the way. We'll create a customized plan for easier and better banking and support you in making the most of every dollar today and always. Visit premierbank.bank or stop by to partner with a bank who's ready to grow with you.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
Back here in Rock Rapids, we are getting ready for the fourth quarter. The Lions outscore Okoboji 29-21 in that third quarter. The Lions have outscored the Pioneers in every quarter so far. Dump down to Hagedorn. Hagedorn goes right around the freshman and gets the easy buckets. That one's going to be a foul. Danica Hagedorn now leading the Lions, 24 points. It's been kind of a back and forth between her and Reipkema. Reipkema right behind with 21 points on the evening. As number 4, Katie Jensen, steps up and makes the first free throw for the Pioneers. And Jensen makes them both. Hagedorn will bring it up now. Vanna Weird thought about it, going to take it in, and she's going to be fouled. Foul is called to number 30, Celeste DeVos, 5'9" junior, second foul of the game. Both teams with one so far this fourth quarter. DeVos with the steal. And misses the layup. Now Reipkema with it. Reipkema is going to push ahead. Struckman runs it down, and Struckman gets the buckets. Now DeVos wide open on the other end. She gets the bucket. So Celeste DeVos answers. Running the floor very nicely there for the Pioneers. Three-second call in the lane. I think that was Jordan Mitchell checking in there. For the Pioneers, that is. DeVos, cut off by Hagedorn, steps back though, misses, and Reipkema down at the rebound. Vanderweerd's runner no good, and Reipkema is going to be called before the foul. Schlater back in for the Pioneers. Lincecum back in for Central Lyon. Meyer double teamed and stolen away by Struckman. Knocked out of bounds, but the Lions will maintain possession there. And that one's going to be stolen away by Lincecum. And Emery Lincecum gets the bucket. Stolen away again by Lincecum. This time, the Lions pull it back out. No, Hugedorn going to take the three. No good. Rebound down to Vanderzee. Quick shot, no good. Rebound down to Jessa Vanderweerd. And Vanderweerd gets the easy bucket. Last time out of the game taken by Okoboji. We'll take it with them.
Premier Bank has always understood the value of family. We recognize that as your family grows, your banking needs change, and we're here to help you each step of the way. We'll create a customized plan for easier and better banking and support you in making the most of every dollar, today and always. Visit premierbank.bank or stop by to partner with a bank who's ready to grow with you.
When it's time to celebrate, Pizza Ranch is ready. We've got plenty of room and plenty of food for everyone. With pizza, desserts, and the country's best chicken, everyone leaves a winner. Make it a buffet day at Pizza Ranch.
Back here at Central Lyon. Lions up 82-54 here. Okoboji will have the ball. As Wasson will dribble it up for Okoboji. Over to Meyer. Nice cut, Jensen. Jensen gets a layup. Hugedorn now on with it for the Lions. Now Struckman at the top of the key. Lions swing it to Struckman, and that one is going to go off of Vanderweerd out of bounds. Hofert back in for the Lions. Foul called there. Foul was on Struckman, I do believe, her second. Third on the team. Jensen back at the free throw line. First one up and in. Katie Jensen, 7 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Now it make that 8 points. DeVos going to check back in for the Pioneers. Pioneers now in a full court press. Lions get it in. They break. No, they don't break the press. Stolen away. Meyer with it now. Over to DeVos. DeVos loses it. Meyer gets it. That's Schlater now. No, going to have a jump ball, and Okoboji will maintain possession. So Okoboji, we're inbound underneath their own basket. We get into DeVos, looking for a screen for Meyer. Meyer thought about a step back three. Lions have done a good job on Meyer here in the second half. Majority of her damage coming in the first half. Runner from DeVos, no good. Rebound is not controlled yet. Now Schlater has it. And Schlater throws it out of bounds. Mass substitution here. Collette, Mitchell, Christoffels, Thompson into the game, I believe, for Okoboji. High-low, Hofert to Hagedorn, and the Lions with another easy basket underneath. Lions have done a great job with that high-low tonight. Knocked out of bounds off of Struckman. The Lions are going to substitute 5 for 5 here, because that'll do it for their starters. Myberg, Slade, Bosch, Davis, and Vanderweerd into the game now for Central Lyon. Brower with it for Okoboji, the lone senior on the team. That one's going to miss and go out of bounds off of Christoffels to the Lions. Okoboji going to stay in their press. Lions get it across the timeline. And Slade travels. Mitchell walks it up for the Pioneers. That's Thompson with it. Over to Brower, back to Mitchell. Good defense there. They forced a hard pass into Thompson as out of bounds, and the Lions will have it. Mitchell dribbles that one on the end line. Lions get it into Bosch. Now Vanderweerd has it. Vanderweerd will get it across the timeline. Bosch over to Slade. Slade left wide open, three-pointer, good! And Lily Slade, the 5'4" junior, that's her first made three-pointer of the season, folks. In the lane there is Brower, and Ella Brower, the 5'10" senior, gets a bucket for Okoboji. Vanderweerd, three-pointer, no good. Foul going to be called on number 20, Lexi Davis. Number 3 checked in for Okoboji. Not on their roster, so not going to be able to tell you who that is, folks. Sorry about that. And complain to your head coach for not putting your roster correctly in bound, I guess. Brower on the dribble drive, no good, but she's fouled and go to the free throw line. So Ella Brower, the 5'10" senior, head to the free throw line. First one, no good. That is Braylon Thompson, the 5'6" freshman, back in for the Pioneers. Brower's second one, no good, but there's a lane violation on Brower, so wouldn't have counted even if it was good. Okoboji back into their press, up down by 27 here. Slade stops in a bad spot there, gets over to Vanderweerd. Slade going baseline, no good. Rebound down to Bosch. Bosch, no good. That's a travel. Somersault with the ball in your hand is actually kind of impressive feat. Unfortunately, it's also a travel. And Bosch now has it stolen away. That's Brower. Brower coast to coast. And Ella Brower with 2 more points. Lions going to push. No good. Rebound down to Davis. Davis no good. Rebound down to Collette. Thompson going to be on the dribble drive. No good. Bosch with the rebound. Oh my. Dominoes down there in the court. Finally, Brower comes away with it. Brower with another basket. And Brower. 6 points. Push ahead. Brooklyn Bosch. And Bosch with the 89 point. Or sorry. Puts it at 89 for the Lions. Three-pointer. Good by Ella Brower. Brower 9 points here in the last 2 minutes of the game. The crowd wanting the Lions to shoot. They want to see 90. Lions have never scored 90 points in a basketball game on the girls' side, and they're not going to either. As they're going to hold on to this one. Lions will get the 89-67 victory. An offensive output by both teams, really, as both teams scoring 20-plus points above their season averages. Probably maybe not so good of defense by either team, if that's what you're going to call it then. But either way, the Lions improve to 10-0 overall, 8-0 in Siouxland Conference play. Okoboji is going to fall to 4-6 overall, 2-5 in conference games. We're going to take a short break and be back with our post-game stats. See you in 60 seconds here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility. Hello healthy. Hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most. I started mowing lawns in 5th or 6th grade and I started making money, so my parents decided to open a bank account here at Frontier Bank. I feel like when you walk in the door, they know you on a personal level and you know everyone else. With Frontier Bank's mobile app, I can check my balances all the time. Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
We'll take a minute here to take some look at our post-game stats before we get to the boys pregame. Okoboji shot 29 of 58 from the field for 50%. They were 5 of 19 from three-point for 26%, and just 4 of 7 from the free throw line for 57%. The Lions, on the other hand, 34 of 64 from the field for 53%, 8 of 19 from long range for 42%, and they were 13 of 22 from the free throw line for 59%. Okoboji committed 10 turnovers, had 7 steals. Lions had 12 turnovers and 5 steals, according to our stats. Okoboji led by Riley Meyer with 18 points. She also led the team with 3 rebounds, and they had 21 points off their bench. The Lions were led in scoring by Danica Hugedorn with 26 points. Taylor Ripcom led the team with 8 rebounds, and the Lions had 12 points off their bench. As I said, Central Lyon improves to 10-0 overall, 8-0 in conference games. They stay in first place in conference games. Okoboji falls to 4-6 overall, 2-5 in conference games. Up next, both of these teams will both be in action on Thursday as Central Lyon will head to Cherokee. And then on Friday, the Lions will be back home here versus Sheldon. Okoboji will be at home on Thursday versus Emmitsburg, and then on the road on Friday at West Lyon. I'm going to take a short break here to get ready for our Boys pregame show. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on the CL Broadcast Network.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you know you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
And we're back here in Rock Rapids as we get set for the start of our boys portion of this doubleheader. Let's take a look at some pregame stats for both of these teams. Okoboji coming into tonight's contest at 4-4 overall, 1-4 in conference games. Central Lyon 1-7 overall, 0-6 in conference play. Okoboji averaging 59.8 points per game. They shoot 41.3% from the field, average 24.6 rebounds, 11.6 assists, and 8.1 steals per game. Pioneers also shoot 62.4% from the free throw line, and they average 10.2 turnovers. Lions, on the other hand, average 42.2 points per game. They shoot 37.8% from the field, average 21.9 rebounds per game, 11.4 assists, and 4.8 steals. Central Lyon shoots 66.1% from the free throw line, and they average 19.2 turnovers per contest. Earlier today, I had a chance to sit down and talk to Coach Gerleman about the last two games and tonight's contest. We'll have that interview after these words from our sponsors.
Hit one out of the park with a new or pre-owned vehicle from Papik Motors. With 3 convenient locations in Laverne, Rock Rapids, and Sibley, our team is ready to help with all of your automotive needs. Swing in today and let the hometown team be your dealer of choice. Or visit us online at papik.com.
Papik Motors makes it so easy.
A community is a place, but it's also a connection. It's where we all plant roots, raise our families, build our lives, and take care of each other. It's something we have in common, and it takes world-class care to keep communities like ours strong. We work together to live, to hope, to heal, because that's what neighbors do. Here for all, here for good. Sanford Health.
Welcome back to the pregame show. We're being joined by Central Lyon Boys head coach Ben Gerleman. Coach, thanks for joining us.
You bet, Jeff. Thanks for having me.
Coach, let's start with the game from before Christmas break. The Lions played tough against Rock Valley, but ultimately they lost 58-50. What were your thoughts after that game?
You know, I was really pleased. You know, heading into break, we had made a lot of changes that week before, and we're trying to adapt to playing kind of the best way for our team. And you know, I thought our kids played really well that night. I thought they did everything we asked them to do on short notice, and just did a really nice job. And we competed, even though we got down a little bit. I thought our kids fought back.
Yeah.
We had some kids that played really well. I thought Eli Groen played excellent in that game. But I mean, it was just a great way to end. I mean, and obviously the result wasn't what we wanted, but I feel like you can tell that we're making strides and moving forward, and you know that really helped going into break.
Yeah, I mean, it was over 2 weeks ago now from that game, but I remember thinking, like, you know, we played, the first quarter wasn't great, played pretty well in the second quarter. Third quarter came out, wasn't horrible, but you start the fourth quarter, it's like we can go one of two ways.
Yeah.
And I thought the kids did a really good job of fighting back and trying and keeping it really close. Like you said, Eli played well. Porter had double digits as well.
Yeah.
Some of those kids, you know, stepping up, scoring a little bit more in that game than they maybe had in the previous games.
And honestly, you know, there was with under a minute to go, is a one possession game, and we were, you know, one play away. We thought we kind of had a stop on a shot clock, and a foul got called. You know, whatever. But we had a chance right there at the end, and our kids really, you know, fought hard, and I was really pleased. I do feel like we've shown that from our first game to now we've gotten better. You know, and so hopefully I hope the people that are there see that. You know, obviously the results aren't transferring to wins, but You know, that's the kind of thing that will come given time. And right now, these kids need time.
Yeah, and then going into break, having a couple weeks off, and then this last Saturday went on the road to ELC and picked up a 55-43 win. How do the boys play in that game?
You know, it was really the two halves were so different. I thought our kids came out and played excellent in the first half. Again, the kids are getting more and more comfortable having a week of practice. They're just getting more and more comfortable trying to play the way we wanted to play. We're still not where we need to be, but you know, we came out. Leo Groen had a great start to the game. I think he was in double digits for the game, or very close to, and pretty much all of his points came in the first half. So he got us off to a great start. Abram Metzger scored 12 points in the first half. You know, and then the second half, it was just a completely different game. It was officiated different. And, you know, both teams struggled to score in the second half for various reasons. But, you know, all in all, I thought our kids hung in there. We need to learn how to play with a lead. We didn't handle that very well. But, you know, it was a win. And so we're thrilled about that.
Yeah, I think we had an 8-point lead with like 4.5 minutes to go, or maybe a 10-point lead, and they scored to make it an 8-point lead with like 4.5, 4:45 to go. And I think it went over 3 minutes. I don't think, and either team scored.
Yeah.
Maybe we got a couple free throws in there. It just kind of got stagnated a little bit.
Yeah, it did. And part of it was, you know, the game was officiated different first half versus second half. You know, we had mixed a couple things up. I thought our defense did a great job. I thought we rebounded really well, especially in the second half. You know, and one of the things our kids need to learn is, you know, what's a good shot in every situation.
Right.
You know, to your point, we were up 8 to 12 points midway through the fourth quarter, and we took 4 straight three-pointers.
Right.
Like, where the ball never even touched the paint. We didn't even try to get the ball in the post. You know, and they were open shots. I can't complain about the shot. It was just at that time, it wasn't the best shot for our team.
Right.
And so those are things we're learning, and hopefully we'll continue to learn those. And like I said, it was great to get a win. I thought the kids were excited. It was a great way to start our you know, second half of our season.
Yeah. And like, you know, you can't learn those things until you're in the moment to learn them,
Exactly.
right? I mean, you can simulate it all you want in practice, but until you're in a game and you get in that moment, that's when you learn the best.
Yeah, and you really can't simulate things. I mean, people like to they say they can. Coaches love to try to simulate as much as they can in practice. You can't.
No.
You can try to do it, but the speed of the game is different. The emotion in the game is different. So until you're in those situations, you just don't know how to handle them. And you know, it was great that our guys handled it well enough, and we won the second half and ended up pulling away in the game. So was really pleased.
Yeah, it's always good to learn and win.
Yes,
right?
yes, that is definitely true.
And now tonight, back in the conference schedule with Okoboji, what will we see from the Pioneers?
So they're not a physically big team, but they're a quality team. They basically have most of their team back from last year. Several of their key players. They're not what we've seen so far in the conference. They don't have the 6'5", 6'6", 6'7" kids that are just physically imposing and kind of just manhandle you.
Yep.
But they do have some skilled kids. They're really good at putting the ball on the floor and driving the basketball. So we're going to have to defend the dribble and try to keep the ball out of the paint that way. But you know, they're a solid team. They're well coached, and it'll be a challenge tonight.
What will be a couple keys for Central Lyon to come away with a victory tonight?
Well, the big one's guarding the drive.
Yeah.
We have to guard the drive. Every single one of their kids wants to put the ball on the floor and get to the rim. So individually, we have to be able to guard the basketball. But our help defenders need to be ready to help as well. And it's just as important for them to do their job as it is for the guy guarding the ball. So we're going to need to do that. We're going to need to rebound. And if we can get the ball in the paint, I think we have an advantage down low. You know, if we can get the ball into the paint, get the ball to our big kids around the basket, I think we can have success. So hopefully that will play out.
All right, Coach. Well, I want to thank you for taking some time to join us today. And we'll be back with more of our pregame show after these words from our sponsors.
Students in high school sports learn to live active lifestyles, the value of hard work, teamwork, and juggling the demands of academic and sports schedules teaches time management skills, all necessary for success beyond high school. Practices, games, and tournaments are all lessons in perseverance, and through it all, growth of friendships that will last a lifetime. DeNoble Austin & Company PC, a proud sponsor of Central Lyon Sports.
My name's Elin, and I like sports because I like watching them.
My name's Miles, and I just like the school in general because our teachers are nice and we get to do a lot of fun stuff.
Hi, my name's River, and I like the sports teams because my mom coaches the basketball team.
Siebert Foltz, local, true, insurance, real estate, all for you.
On top of a hill in the heart of our little town, there's a place where the coffee's always hot and the smells are even warmer. At Hilltop, we brew more than just coffee. We brew connection, comfort, and community. Locally roasted, lovingly served, always welcoming. Come in, slow down, and stay a while. Hilltop, your coffee, your community.
Murphy Family Dentistry has been serving and supporting the Lions and all of Northwest Iowa for over 25 years. We are located in Rock Rapids just off Highway 75. Our friendly staff is ready to help cheer up your smile for another Lion victory. Call us today to schedule for all your dental needs or visit us online at www.josephmurphydental.com.
Back here in Rock Rapids as we get set for the boys portion of this doubleheader. Take a look at the standings in the Siouxland Conference up to this point. Okoboji in 7th place at 1-4, 4-4 overall. Lions in 9th place at 0-6 in the conference, 1-7 overall. Conference being led by the number 1 ranked team in Class 2A, Unity Christian. Looking at the last 5 games for both of these teams, Okoboji is 3-2. They lost at Unity and at home versus Boyden Hall. They have wins at GTRA, at home versus Sheldon, and at home versus ELC. Lions 1-4 overall. Their lone win was at ELC on Saturday. They have losses all at home: Rock Valley, Hills Beaver Creek, Unity Christian, and Sioux Center. As I mentioned a minute ago, the Iowa Boys Association putting out rankings. Their first ranking came out, and in Class 2, or actually their second rankings have come out now, as they have their first rankings after the break. Unity Christian still ranked number 1, undefeated in Class 2A. Now, only other team in the conference that is ranked is Boyden Hall, and they are ranked 5th in Class 1A. That is according to the Boys Association. Each team has a 3-person panel for the boys that decide the top 10 rankings. That's how they do that. A couple of familiar names if you go online and look. A couple of familiar names, the Siouxland Conference. I do believe Bill Francis on the 1A and Ekoff on the 2A. Long-time coaches here in the Siouxland Conference. Now let's take a look here at our starting lineups. We will start with the visiting Okoboji Pioneers. Their starting lineup is going to look like this. Number 1, a senior, Carson Story. Number 2, another senior, Avery Symington. Number 3, a junior, Asa Jacobson. Number 12, a junior, Miles Wasson. And number 14, a senior, Elijah Graves. For the Lions, their starting lineup will look like this. A senior, number 0, Porter Vogel. Sophomore, number 3, Eli Groan. Junior, number 4, Logan Koob. Sophomore, number 11, Eric Austin. And senior, number 14, Leo Groan. Pioneers head coach, Richard Martin. Central Lions head coach, Ben Gerleman. Remind everyone to make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you know when we post videos or start live broadcasts. And also to follow Central Lyon on Facebook and X to keep up on all the latest news. Looks like we are going to have Graves and Austin ready to jump it here. And Okoboji will win the tip and start with possession here. Okoboji's first game out of break, and that one's going to be stolen away by Porter Vogel on the pass from Jacobson. Koob with it, over to Eli Grown. Now Austin with it. Porter Vogel now. High-low. That one blocked out of bounds by Asa Jacobson on the attempt by Eric Austin. Vogel going to inbound. That one missed by Eli Grown. Knocked out of bounds. The Lions will inbound again underneath their own basket. And that's thrown away by Vogel to number 12, Wasson. Stolen away by Eric Austin for the Lions. So, 3 turnovers on 3 possessions so far for these teams. And make that 4 for 4 here as that one's stolen away by number 1, Carson Story, on the bad pass by the Lions. Jacobson, that's Wasson, leads the team in points at 15.1 per game. Symington is going to have it stolen away by Leo Grown. And now stolen back by Asa Jacobson. And a charge is going to be called as Graves goes down hard. He will commit the foul. As Central Line trainer, a Vera trainer, will head out there. Not sure if he landed hard on his hip or maybe landed on the ball. Either way, take a break here. Take another opportunity to thank our sponsors. We cannot thank them enough. They bring you these great shots, such as our backboard cameras, which are new this year. Only able to do those sorts of things because of the monetary contributions from our sponsors, Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Genoa Boston and Company PC, Hilltop Coffee, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papic Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seabird Foltz Insurance and Real Estate. Gray's back up, able to walk back to the bench. Looks like he's going to be okay. Cade Nissen, the 6'1 junior, checked in for the Pioneers for Graves. Eli Grown, three-pointer, no good. Rebound down to Jacobson, number 3. Now Story picks up his dribble back to Jacobson. Symington has that one blocked, but the rebound down there was number 24, Nissen. And that's a runner for Asa Jacobson. And Jacobson finally takes the lid off the rim. Actually, not really takes the lid off the rim, just gets up a good shot. And we have our first 2 points of the game. Neither team getting really good looks at the rim so far. More turnovers than anything. Leo Grown, left-handed, and is going to foul. Going to be fouled, I should say. See here on the replay, the left-handed Grown goes up, no good, but he'll head to the free throw line. That foul was committed by Nissen. 6'1 junior's first foul, second one on the Pioneers this quarter. Grown's first one, up and in. And Grown makes them both. Tied at 2 here early in the first quarter. Sorry, I don't have a producer tonight, so I'm trying to announce, help our stat guy, and run the broadcast at the same time. So I do apologize if I forget to move the camera every so often. I'll try to keep it on the middle one. It's the worst angle, but it gets everything. Missed three-pointer there by Nissen. Rebound down to Eli Grown. Dump down, Eric Austin. Austin gets the nice friendly bounce. And the Lions with their first lead here, 4-2. Coob guarding Miles Wasson. Now they get it over to Carson Story. Symington on the drive, cut off. Baseline drive by Jacobson, gets it to the right, misses. And we're going to have a foul committed on the Lions, I do believe, on the rebound. Foul's going to be called on number 3, Eli Grown, his first, team's first. Elijah Graves, good to see him back in the game. Checking in for now as well, number 4, 5'8" junior Camden Vonk for the Pioneers. Graves leads the team in steals. 2 steals per game, second on the team in rebounds with 5.9. So Coach Martin, I'm sure, glad to get him back in the game. Checking in for the Lions, freshman number 24, Abram Metzger. And senior number 2, Nathan Robinson. Robinson commits the foul, and that will send Asa Jacobson to the free throw line. First one up, no good by Jacobson. Jacobson leads the team, 3.1 assists. He's third in points at 9.6 points per game. He's also third on the team with 4.9 rebounds per contest for the Okoboji Pioneers. Misses them both. Austin down with the rebound. And it's still 4-2 here at Central Lyon. Austin gets in the middle, fades away, no good. Metzger almost got the rebound. It was on top of Avery Symington's head there for a second. He was able to get into his hands. And Okoboji now just going to get in their offense. 3-point attempt. Asa Jacobson, no good. Eric Austin down with the rebound for the Lions. Robinson, three-pointer, good. And Nathan Robinson shooting 33% from behind the arc. Gets his first bucket of the evening. Dump down to Graves. Stolen away by the Lions. Robinson goes right at the rim, no good. Rebound down to Abram Metzger, and Metzger will go to the free throw line. See here as Nathan Robinson misses, but Abram Metzger, the freshman, gets hacked, and will head to the free throw line where he's looking to get his first points of the ball game. That foul was called on number 4, Vonk, as Metzger misses the first one. Into the game for the first time now, number 11, Mitchell Mulhern, a 5'10" senior guard for Okoboji. And Metzger goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line for his first point of this contest. Mulhern over to Wasson, and Wasson drains the 3. His first 3 points of the ball game. Okoboji in a little 3-quarter court trap. The Lions got to do a better job of recognizing it. Vogel over to Metzger. Metzger baseline, gets his defender in the air. Unable to get that one to go in, but he's back to the free throw line is Abram Metzger. Metzger just a freshman. third on the team in rebounds per game at 2.9 rebounds. That free throw, no good. Averaging 68% on the year from the charity stripe is Metzger. Second one up and in. So he's 2 of 4 from the line. The Lions up to a 9-5 lead here as we approach 2.5 to go in the first quarter. Wasson with it. Over to Symington, back to Wasson, step back three, no good. Long rebound, knocked out of bounds off of Okoboji. Leo Groen going to check into the game now for Central Lyon. Eric Austin will get his first break of the ball game. And again, a little three-quarter court trap here by Okoboji. Lions get it across to Metzger. And a moving screen going to be called on Porter Vogel. Be Vogel's first. Yes, Vogel's first foul of the game. Third on the team so far this quarter. Dump down to Graves. Back out to Jacobson. Now Mulhern with it. Jacobson, left-handed shot, no good. Abram Metzger down with the rebound. Robinson being guarded by Mulhern. Gets it over to Metzger. Back over to Robinson. Robinson quickly over to Metzger. Metzger up, and Abram Metzger with another 2 points. Good find there by Nathan Robinson of the Lions. Nifty move there by Vonk, but he wasn't able to make it. That is Wasson, number 12, knocks down the three. One possession game just like that. And it's going to be Okoboji basketball. Eli Groen back into the game for Metzger. Jackson Poletsky also into the game, as Porter Vogel will get a break. Elijah Graves, number 14, with an easy bucket down low. Skip pass there. Finds Eli Groen in the corner, over to his brother Leo Groen. Now Poletsky with it. Gonna go baseline. He gets stuck over to Eli Groen, 15 on the shot clock. And 3-second call. Gonna be called on the Lions. So 14 seconds left here. Okoboji can hold for the last shot as they can try to take the lead. Their first lead would be their first lead since it was 2-0. Vonk back over to Graves. Kicks to Wasson, and the Lions foul because they have fouls to give. Wasson tries to throw it up as trying to convince the official that he was shooting on that one, but nothing going. They'll inbound will the Pioneers from their side. Wasson and Graves get together. And Wasson misses the three, and the Lions will maintain the 11-10 advantage at the end of the first quarter here. We'll be back with more basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
Premier Bank has always understood the value of family. We recognize that as your family grows, your banking needs change, and we're here to help you each step of the way. We'll create a customized plan for easier and better banking and support you in making the most of every dollar today and always. Visit premierbank.bank or stop by to partner with a bank who's ready to grow with you.
Back here in Rock Rapids as we get set to start the second quarter. Remind everyone we'll be back on the air on Friday. Basketball versus Sheldon. Triple header for the boys. JV and JVR boys will be in the activity center. JV girls here in the gym, followed by varsity doubleheader. Lions with a 1-point lead will start with the basketball. Dump down to Eric Austin, that is. Kick to Poletsky. Poletsky, fade away, no good. Rebound down to Graves. And a foul going to be called on a hold by Leo Groen. First foul of the quarter on the Lions. First foul of the game on Leo Groen. Nice steal there by Austin as Jacobson was trying to get that to a cutter. Good job by Austin because that was going to be an easy 2 points for Okoboji. Okoboji really ramping up their man-to-man defense here. And Groen's going to drag his foot. Story will bring it up here for the Pioneers. Lions playing man-to-man, but they're scrambling all over. Dump down to Symington, back out to Graves. Graves throws a wild shot up there. Leo Groen down with the rebound. Cross court there to Poletsky. Eli Groen, 3-point attempts, no good. Rebound down to number 3, that's Asa Jacobson for the Pioneers. And Mulhern is going to be pushed before the shot. Foul is called on Jackson Poletsky of the Lions, and that's his second on the team this quarter. Abram Metzger going to check in for Leo Groen. Okoboji forced to just get it out top of the key. Mulhern with it over to Symington. Sorry, that was Jacobson with it. Graves in the corner, over to Story. Dump down, nice dump down to Ava Symington, and he is hit on the head as he makes that basket. He'll head to the free throw line. Number 24, Cade Nissen back in for Okoboji, and now for the Lions, number 2, Nathan Robinson. Foul was called on Porter Vogel, his second, third on the Lions already this quarter. And the free throw, no good. Rebound comes down to Eli Groen for the Lions. That ball is thrown away by Austin. Story hesitation there. And somehow gets that one up and in. And Story with his first 2 points of the ball game. Okoboji now with a 3-point lead. Robinson all the way in the middle. Over to Porter Vogel. 3-pointer no good. Jacobson down with the rebound for Okoboji. Symington puts up the shot, no good. Austin down with the rebound. Coach Gerlman going to call a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with, or no, right, we will not take it with him. We'll stay here since it's a 30. Take an opportunity to thank our sponsors, Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, DeNoble, Austin and Company PC, Hilltop Coffee, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papic Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seaport of Fultz Insurance and Real Estates. We're back on the air on Friday with basketball. Then next Tuesday, January 13th, I'll be headed over to Okoboji, where I'll be broadcasting the Siouxland Conference Girls Wrestling Tournament starting at 5. And then Thursday, we'll be here in Rock Rapids with wrestling, girls and boys wrestling. It's just a single duel with Boyden Hull Rock Valley. We will get started at 6 o'clock. Reminder, each and every event that we have here at Central Lyon is broadcasted on the CL Broadcast Network, thanks to our sponsors. Lions get it across the half line. Up ahead, Robinson, three-pointer, no good. And that is number 12, Wasson down with the rebound. Wasson dumped down to Nissen. Now they get it back out top. Symington. Good position there by Nissen, and he gets the buckets. Lions get it to the middle. And it's a turnover. Lions are a little too fast there. As Vogel tried to get that into Metzger just a little too quickly. Goes off his fingertips and out of bounds. Halfway through the second quarter here. Wasson thought about shooting that last one there until he got rid of it. Now it's Jacobson on the dribble drive, and as Coach Gerlman said in his interview, they've got to be able to defend the dribble drive there. Okoboji gets it to go, and now almost steal as Nissen puts his foot on the sideline trying to get that one. Graves and Vonk back in for Okoboji. Logan Koob back in for the Lions. Robinson with it, swings it over to Eli Groen. Lions reverse it to Robinson. Almost stolen by Wasson. Eli Groen, three-pointer, no good. Metzger on the rebound. Metzger puts it up and in. Abram Metzger gets the first 2 points of the game of the quarter for Central Lyon. They had gone 4.5 minutes without scoring, and now Okoboji is going to head to the free throw line. Coach Gerlman going to take a timeout. This time we'll take it with him. Back with more basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most. I started mowing lawns in 5th or 6th grade, and I started making money, so my parents decided to open a bank account here at Frontier Bank. I feel like when you walk in the door, they know you on a personal level, and you know everyone else. With Frontier Bank's mobile app, I can check my balances all the time. Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
When it's time to celebrate, Pizza Ranch is ready. We've got plenty of room and plenty of food for everyone. With pizza, desserts, and the country's best chicken, everyone leaves a winner. Make it a buffet day at Pizza Ranch.
Back here in Rock Rapids. Remind everyone, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know when we post videos or start the live broadcasts, and follow Central Lyon on Facebook and X to keep up on all the latest news. Normally, I'd say, you make sure you follow us on social media so that you know if there's any weather-related events. Not so much here recently in terms of weather, as Camden Vonk misses that first free throw. We'll see what the next couple weeks hold here, but been pretty lucky. About almost all the snow gone in my front yard. Vonk's second one up and in. Vonk with his first point of the game. Cross court there to Robinson, down low to Coob, back to Robinson. Now Eli Groen with it out top. Get it to Metzger. Metzger gonna bang down low, spins the middle, kicks to Robinson. Metzger's gotta get out of the lane, there he does. 5 seconds on the shot clock. And it's a shot clock foul. Oh no, we're gonna get a foul called. Lions are gonna get bailed out. Lions will inbound now as they got lucky there. That foul was called to number 3. Jacobson, his first, team's first of the quarter. That one kicked out of bounds by Wasson. The Lions will reset again underneath their own baskets. Lions do have 4 fouls already this quarter, so Okoboji going to be shooting 2 on every foul here for the last 2:28. Lions get it in. And going to be a jump ball, and Okoboji will have the possession arrow. Vonk will lead it up here for Okoboji. And that's going to be a moving screen by Asa Jacobson as he just ran into Logan Koob. You can see that one coming from a mile away. The Lions get it across. Robinson almost threw that one right into the hands of Jacobson, able to hold on to it though. Metzger kicks out to Robinson. And that is a turnover by the Lions. Mitchell Mulhern, 5'11 senior, going to check back in for Okoboji. Okoboji, 4 of their top 6 scorers are seniors, but 2 of the top 3 are juniors. They'll be back next year. Graves gets it over to Wasson in the corner. Now Jacobson with it. And almost stolen away. It is stolen away by Eric Austin. And Austin with the layup. Mulhern brings it back up now for the Lions. Lions have not played well, but they only trail by 4. I should say they haven't played well this quarter. Lucky for them, Okoboji's not shot well either. Wasson, tough shot. Rebound down to Eric Austin. Dump down to Austin, triple team, kick out. Robinson, 3, good. Assist to Eric Austin. Okoboji with a 1-point lead will hold for the last shot. Opposite situation of, or not opposite, but they held for the last shot at the end of the first quarter with a 1 point. They were trailing by 1. Kuba's going to commit the foul. I don't think that's what Coach Gerlman had in mind. I think he just wanted them to run out and kind of jump the ball handler, but Lions, that's their 5th foul of the quarter. Second on Koob this game. Camden Vonk, 5'8" junior, goes to the free throw line. Vonk's first one up and in. Porter Vogel going to check in now for the Lions for Koob. Vonk, 75% on the season from the free throw line, makes them both. 10 seconds left for the Lions here to get a shot up. They get into Eli Groen. He brings it up. Yeah, and now the Okoboji Pioneers are going to foul as they have fouls to give. They're going to make the Lions reset. Fouls on number 12, Miles Wasson, his first. They still have one more foul to give here, does Okoboji. They want to force the Lions to inbound. Right there is what they wanted. Shot's good if it goes. It goes off the front of the rim, no good. And the Lions will trail by 3 as we head to halftime. Not a high scoring quarter there, as Okoboji does outscore the Lions by 4, but it's just 11-7 when it comes to points. 21-18 here at halftime. I do believe in the girls' game we had multiple quarters where there were more points scored, and then what the Lions that we just had here in the first half. Different type of game with the boys, much slower paced, much more half-court sets than the up-tempo of the girls' back-and-forth game that we saw earlier tonight. We are going to take a short break here, and we'll be back with some halftime highlights, and then back with some unofficial first-half stats here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most. I started mowing lawns in 5th or 6th grade, and I started making money, so my parents decided to open a bank account here at Frontier Bank. I feel like when you walk in the door, they know you on a personal level, and you know everyone else. With Frontier Bank's mobile app, I can check my balances all the time. Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
When it's time to celebrate, Pizza Ranch is ready. We've got plenty of room and plenty of food for everyone. With pizza, desserts, and the country's best chicken, everyone leaves a winner. Make it a buffet day at Pizza Ranch.
Premier Bank has always understood the value of family. We recognize that as your family grows, your banking needs change, and we're here to help you each step of the way. We'll create a customized plan for easier and better banking and support you in making the most of every dollar today and always. Visit premierbank.bank or stop by to partner with a bank who's ready to grow with you.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
we're back here in Rock Rapids as we are getting set for the start of the second half. Do apologize, we don't have we just started our second semester here, so I don't have any halftime interviews done yet with our audio and video production class. We should have some by Friday, as basically 2 days, 1 day to learn who's in the class, 1 day to get them done is a little rushed. Trying to arrange an interview with our seniors, the remaining ones. We will have every senior by the time the winter season is over, though. We'll have every interview or every senior interviewed. That will actually do it with us, which is all but maybe 2 or 3. But we'll resume those on Friday when we're back on the air. Let's take a look at some unofficial first half stats. Okoboji was 8 of 19 from the field for 42%. 2 of 6 from three-point for 33%, and 3 of 7 from the free throw line for 43%. They also had 9 rebounds, 7 turnovers, and 2 steals. Miles Wasson leading the team with 6 points. Asa Jacobson leading the team with 3 rebounds, and they had 5 points from their bench. Lions, on the other hand, 6 of 16 from the field for 38%. 2 of 8, 25% from long range, and they were 4 of 6 for 67% from the free throw line. Central Lyon, we had them for 12 rebounds, 10 turnovers, and 6 steals. Abram Metzger leading the way with 6 points. Eric Austin leading with 4 rebounds, and they had 12 points from their bench. Once again, thank our sponsors, Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Janelle Boston & Company PC, Hilltop Coffee, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papic Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seaport Fultz Insurance and Real Estates. Lions will start with the ball down 3 here. Handoff to Vogel. We're going to try to take it all the way. No good. Elijah Graves, number 14, down at the rebound for Okoboji. Nice backdoor cut there by Elijah Graves. He gets the bucket and his 4th point of the game. Okoboji going to pick up the pressure a little bit. They had been in that 3-quarter court 1-2-2 trap. This time they picked up the Lions. Looked like maybe a little full court man-to-man pressure. Lions were able to get it across. Down low, Leo Grown. No good. Rebound to Graves. Wasson, pick and roll with Graves. Wide open underneath the basket was Avery Symington, the 6'2 senior, who leads the team with 6.7 rebounds per game and a second 12.9 points per game. Gets that one up and in he now has 4 points. Down, Eric Austin, quick turnaround shot, no good. I think that was number 3. Yes, Jacobson with the rebound. Stolen away by Eric Austin on the bad pass by Symington. And Austin, coast to coast. Eric Austin now 6 points along with 4 rebounds. Skip past the Story, now back over to Wasson. Dribble drive, and Wasson somehow got that in as he was tripping. Great play there by the junior guard. Leo Grown trying to go to the left hand, no good, and Grown will be fouled and will head to the free throw line. Foul is going to be called on number 2, Avery Symington. His second, first on the Pioneers of the quarter. Leo Grown, who sat out most of December with a sprained ankle. Saw his return on Saturday at ELC, gets that one in. Number 4, Camden Vonk into the game for Carson Story. And Grown makes them both. Metzger will check in for Leo Grown. Grown grimacing a little bit. Don't know if he maybe tweaked that ankle. Either way, the Lions now trail by 5. Wasson, a little screen the screener, 3-point attempt, no good. Eric Austin down with the rebound for Central Lyon. Austin, no good. Jacobson with the rebound. Dump down to Graves. Ooh, nice left-handed move. Graves gets to the rim. Back to a 7-point lead now for the Pioneers. And here comes a run and jump, and that's off of Porter Vogel's hip. Well, it looked like the Lions thought the Pioneers are just going to stay in some full court man-to-man, but they end up, as soon as the Lions cross the half-court line, they end up running a second player at the Lion ball handler, and they get the turnover. Okoboji looking to get to their biggest lead of the game. Wasson, runner, good. And Miles Wasson heating up now, 10 points, along with 2 rebounds. That's a 9-point lead, and that's the biggest lead for Okoboji. Dump down to Metzger. Try to get it to Koob. Stolen away by Jacobson. Push ahead to Vonk. And Vonk will commit the charge. Nissen back into the game. That is a second foul on Vonk. Second on the team this quarter. Graves will get a break for Okoboji. Lions get it into Eli Groen. Push ahead. Stolen away by Jacobson. Wasson with a layup. And charge on the Lions. Third foul on Logan Koob. First on the team here this quarter. Okoboji outscoring the Lions 12-4 here in the first half of the third quarter. Lions need to get a defensive stop and get a bucket here. Vonk calling out screens, gets over to Wasson. 3-point attempt, no good. Abram Metzger down with the rebound. That was Austin goes baseline, gets triple teamed. Vonk comes out with the steal. Here comes Jacobson. Wasson is fouled. Vogel going to come back in for Koob. Mitchell Mulhern going to check in for Okoboji. First foul called on Eric Austin. Both teams now with 4 here in the third quarter. 3-point attempts, no good by Nissen. And Mulhern's got his foot on the line when he touched the ball there, so Lions will have possession. Stolen away by Wasson. And Wasson with another layup. Coach Gerling going to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. Back with more basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Premier Bank has always understood the value of family. We recognize that as your family grows, your banking needs change, and we're here to help you each step of the way. We'll create a customized plan for easier and better banking and support you in making the most of every dollar, today and always. Visit premierbank.bank or stop by to partner with a bank who's ready to grow with you.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
And we're back here at Central Lyon. 2:49 remaining in the third quarter. Okoboji out to a 14-4 stretch here at the start of the third quarter. They are now up by 13. Okoboji going to stay in that full court pressure. Eli Grown, wide open three, good. Assist to, or from, that is, Porter Vogel. Down to a 10-point lead. And Vonk is fouled ahead of the free throw line. Foul was called on Porter Vogel, his third on the team as well. That is number 4, Camden Vonk at the free throw line. Makes the first one. Vonk, 75% free throw shooter on the season. Second one no good. Rebound was in Symington's hands until Eli Grown stole it away from him. And that's a travel. Carson Story back into the game for the Pioneers. Vonk will get a break. Lions now going to pick up a little more full court press. Foul called on Eli Grown. That is his second, I believe. Yes, second. Fourth on the Lions, though. The next one, Okoboji will be shooting free throws here for the last 2 minutes of third quarter. Story up and in. Oh, Carson Story, 5'11" senior. Not a very good free throw shooter on the season, 23%. I'm sure he'll make this one. Oh, nope. Thought maybe I reverse announcer's jinx, right? When the home team announcer calls out a stat that maybe is not favorable for the away team, usually then the away team gets the benefit, as opposed to when the home team announcer says how good the home team is doing in some statistical category, then they do horrible in that category. Lions have to get it in there. They just get into Austin. Metzger now, a little turnaround, and Abram Metzger with 2 more points. The freshman having a good night. He continues to improve, 8 points, 4 rebounds for Metzger. Lions now going to sit in a little 2-3 zone here. They trail by 11. They get into Graves, and Graves gets the buckets. They got it into the soft spot of the zone. Push ahead to Piletsky. Piletsky up, no good. Wasson down with it. Nice move there by Symington as Wasson finds him on the cut. And foul going to be called on Miles Wasson. Camden Vaughn going to check into the game. Lawson second, third on the team here with 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. They get it to Metzger. Metzger up and is going to be fouled. So Metzger doing a great job there. Not the tallest kid, but does a great thing here. Gets a pump fake, and we'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Metzger's first one, no good. And Metzger goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Mulhern, Okoboji, not a great three-point shooting team, 27%. Very good off the dribble drive, but this zone does kind of prevent the dribble drive a little bit because you get a lot more help. Under 10 to go here, 7 on the shot clock. Mulhern just going to stop and pop a 3, no good. Save though, now stolen back by the Lions. Push ahead to Robinson. Dump down to Austin. Austin's got to go up with it. No good. Metzger gets it, puts it up. No good. Austin, no good. Rebound down to Mulhern to end the quarter. The Lions get outscored 21-10 there in the third quarter. We'll head to the final stanza. Lions trail by 14.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most. I started mowing lawns in 5th or 6th grade and I started making money, so my parents decided to open a bank account here at Frontier Bank. I feel like when you walk in the door, they know you on a personal level and you know everyone else. With Frontier Bank's mobile app, I can check my balances all the time. Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
And we're back here in Rock Rapids. Okoboji will start with the ball and that 14-point lead. Remind everyone, if you see one of our, or go into one of our sponsors' places of business, please tell them thank you. Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Deneau Boston and Company PC, Hilltop Coffee, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papik Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Stanford Health, and Seaper Defaults Insurance and Real Estate. Nice cut there. Jacobson gets the 10-footer and the first 2 points of the fourth quarter. Eli Grown all the way in. Good screen, shield screen there by Logan Koob. Normally you see that on the baseline. Koob actually shielded to the middle and nobody came to help for Okoboji. Tipped away. Vonk with it now. Now back over. Mulhern back to Vonk. Okoboji just kind of throwing it around at the top of here. And you got 3 seconds. Symington never getting out of the lane. Logo over to Austin. Back over to Koob now. Down screen. Eli Grown, 3-pointer is good. Three-point attempt. Asa Jacobson, no good. Symington gets the rebound, puts it up, no good. Graves gets the rebound, puts it up, and is good. Eli Grown, little runner, nice runner there. 2 points from Eli Grown. And blocked there on the attempt by Symington. Eric Austin gets the block. Lions have a chance to get this to single digits here early in the fourth. Knocked out of bounds off of Okoboji. Lions will reset underneath their own basket. And Okoboji will go to the free throw line. I think it's Graves. See who the foul is called on. It's going to be called on Eric Austin. And yes, Elijah Graves will head to the free throw line here. First one, no good. Abram Metzger going to check into the game. Graves leads the team in with steals, 2 steals per game, goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He has 11 points so far tonight. That's back to a 12-point lead for Okoboji. They get it to Metzger. Metzger goes baseline, and he muscles it up against the senior. Taller senior. Metzger gets it up and in. He continues his good night tonight, does Abram Metzger. Mulhern 3 is good. Austin will bring it up now against the pressure. And that one's going to be blocked, but Metzger gets the rebound. They get it over to Eric Austin, and Eric Austin nails the 3. So 5 minutes ago, down to a 10-point lead. And Coach Martin going to call a timeout. We'll take it with him. We're back with more fourth quarter action here on the CL Broadcast Network.
When it's time to celebrate, Pizza Ranch is ready. We've got plenty of room and plenty of food for everyone. With pizza, desserts, and the country's best chicken, everyone leaves a winner. Make it a buffet day at Pizza Ranch.
Premier Bank has always understood the value of family. We recognize that as your family grows, your banking needs change, and we're here to help you each step of the way. We'll create a customized plan for easier and better banking and support you in making the most of every dollar, today and always. Visit premierbank.bank or stop by to partner with a bank who's ready to grow with you.
Back here in Rock Rapids. 4:46 to go into the game. Lions trail by 10. Lions 2 timeouts to go, or left, that is. Okoboji has 4. You can see there, only 1 foul so far. It's called on the Lions. And Vogel is going to commit the foul. I believe that's his 4th, I do believe. At least his 3rd. Yes, no, that's Vogel's 4th. Second on the team here in the quarter. Lions now out of their zone and into some man-to-man defense. Jacobson going to try and take Austin. No, he's going to kick it to Symington. Symington three-pointer, good. And stolen, knocked out of bounds off of Eli Groen. So Okoboji going to inbound underneath their own basket. They get it to Wasson in the corner. Now dump down to Graves. Graves, no good. Austin down at the rebound for the Lions. Vogel going to try and dribble all the way in. No. Austin now. Stolen away by Okoboji. And Austin will commit the foul on Vonk. Camden Vonk will head to the free throw line. 5'8" junior. That is the third foul on Austin. Third on the Lions here in this fourth quarter. No good for Vonk. Nissen going to check back in for Graves for Okoboji. That one, no good. Rebound down to Avery Symington. Okoboji will reset. Jacobson to a wide open Avery Symington. And Symington so wide open he about missed it as it did a 360 on the hoop before it finally went through. Eli Grown, another three. Eli now up to 13 points. That will lead the way for Central Lyon. He's shooting 50% from behind the arc. Symington trying to answer. No, Eric Austin down at the rebound. He's going to push the pace. Austin will take a three. In and out. Rebound down to Symington. Sorry, that's Jacobson with the ball and the rebound. Stolen away by Eric Austin. And a foul going to be called on the ground there on Asa Jacobson. Nope, sorry, that foul they called on Camden Vonk, number 4, his third. Quick get into Austin, and Austin makes the buckets. So 2:40 to go, back down to a 10-point lead. Lions just won't go away. That one going to be knocked out of bounds off by the Lions. Graves is going to check in for Symington. Koob going to check in for Vogel for the Lions. Okoboji inbounding underneath their own basket. Jacobson with it. See if they're just going to try and run a little clock here before they get into their offense. Vonk with it now. 10 seconds to go in the shot clock. Now Okoboji's got to go. Vonk on the dribble drive. No good. Metzger down with the rebound for the Lions. Now the Lions need to push. They don't need threes, but they need shots. And there's a good start. Nathan Robinson finds, I thought he was going to take a three, but he finds Abram Metzger for a layup. And it's down to an 8-point lead. Lions take one of their last 2 timeouts. We'll take it with them. Actually, no, they're going to take a 30, it looks like, so we'll stay here. Upcoming events here on the CL Broadcast Network on Friday, January 9th, we have basketball versus Sheldon. JV boys at 4, followed by JVR boys at 5:15 from the Activity Center. JV girls will be here in the gym at 4:30. And then we'll have a varsity girls and boys doubleheader starting at 6. Then Tuesday, January 13th, I will be on the road. I'll head to Okoboji High School, where the Siouxland Conference Girls Wrestling Tournament is taking place. We'll start our coverage a little before 5 o'clock on Tuesday. And then Thursday, January 15th, we'll be back here in the gym in Rock Rapids for CLGLR versus Boyden Hall Rock Valley girls and boys duel in wrestling. So Okoboji now with an 8-point lead. Lions going to get into some of the full court pressure. Now the Lions are going to probably trap, maybe foul if they don't get a steal. No, Coach Martin going to yell for a timeout. They'll take one of their last, they have 4 to go. Okoboji does, they'll take it. Take a quick 30. 27 seconds to go here in the shot clock. The Lions it's a 3-possession game. probably got a foul. He probably can't play this out too much. Maybe this possession they can try and play defense and just hold Okoboji to try to get him an empty possession or something like that. They do have one foul to give, so maybe the Lions will just play defense until about maybe 10 seconds left on the shot clock and then commit a foul to make them reset. Strategy used by coaches sometimes. Force the offense to reset, especially if you can get it out top of the key and then make them inbound in the backcourt, and then they got to go into some sort of hurry up with the last 10 seconds on the shot clock. We'll see what Coach Gerleman's strategy is. Okoboji gets it into Jacobson. Looks like they're going to play some defense. Lawson with it now. Jacobson, another charge. So the Lions get what they want, an empty possession there. Vogel back into the game for Koob. Coach Grimling going to go a little offense for defense. So Lions trail by 8. Same situation here. They do not need to get a 3, but they need to get a shot up quickly. It can be a 2, but you can't take a lot of time. And that one's out of bounds off the Lions. Metzger and Koob back into the game for Poletsky and Vogel. Officials trying to discuss here whether it was a kicked ball or not. I don't think it was. They're just going to give it Okoboji's ball. Coach Gerlin getting his defensive subs back in as he was trying to go off, and he thought the Lions still had the ball, so he was putting his offensive guys back in. Lions still playing defense. Now, as soon as they get across the timeline, the Lions probably are going to have to foul. Going to play some defense here. Yep. And travel. So 2 empty possessions. So Lions just playing defense. And they're gotten back-to-back turnovers by the Pioneers. Lions get it in. Under a minute to go now. They got to get some shots up. Get it to Eli Groen. Dribble drive, dump down to Austin. Austin gets it up quick, no good. Metzger gets it, puts it back up and in. Coach Gerlin will take his last time out of the game. 6-point lead now for Okoboji. The Lions scratching and crawling back into this one. Looks like it's a full timeout. Yes, it's a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. We're back with the final 42 seconds here on the CL Broadcast Network.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
We're back here in Rock Rapids. 42 seconds to go in the ball game. Lions trail by 6, but they've outscored the Pioneers 21-13 here in this fourth quarter. Reset here. Lions have no timeouts. Okoboji does have 3. Lions have a 1 foul to give before they send the Pioneers to the free throw line, so they can be really, really aggressive here. We'll see if they want to foul they want to go right away, or if they're going to let them get the ball across half court. Wasson gets it in easily. Now they got a foul, and Koob will commit the foul. So Logan Koob commits that foul. His fourth on the Lions. 38.4 seconds to go. They get it into Wasson. Again, the Lions, they got a foul. Yes, there it is. Probably not the one they wanted to foul. Miles Wasson, an 81% free throw shooter on the season. Leads the team with 15.1 points per game. Is at 14 right now. So almost right at his season average is the junior guard. And now he is. Metzger and Vogel back in for the Lions as Coach Gerlin going offense for defense. And Wasson makes them both. They get into Grown. They got to push. Grown makes it. I thought that was going to be a pass, but no, they get it in. Lion again, they got a foul. And Robinson almost gets the steal. And Wassam will go to the free throw line. So Miles Wasson back at the free throw line where he just made his first two of the game. Makes that one as well. Now at 17 points. Now the Lions have to shoot up threes and get them up fast. Wasson makes them both. They get it into Vogel. Vogel pushes the pace. Vogel, fade away, shot no good. Rebound down to Jacobson, and that's going to do it. So Okoboji is going to get the 59-51 victory here. They will improve to 5-4 overall, 2-4 in conference games. Lions fall to 1-8 overall, 0-8 in conference action. We'll take a short break and be back to these words from our sponsors for our post-game stats.
Murphy Family Dentistry has been serving and supporting the Lions and all of Northwest Iowa for over 25 years. We are located in Rock Rapids just off Highway 75. Our friendly staff is ready to help cheer up your smile for another Lion victory. Call us today to schedule for all your dental needs or visit us online at www.josephmurphydental.com.
Hit one out of the park with a new or pre-owned vehicle from Papik Motors. With 3 convenient locations in Laverne, Rock Rapids, and Sibley, our team is ready to help with all of your automotive needs. Swing in today and let the hometown team be your dealer of choice. Or visit us online at papik.com.
Papik Motors makes it so easy.
Students in high school sports learn to live active lifestyles, the value of hard work, teamwork, and juggling the demands of academic and sports schedules teaches time management skills, all necessary for success beyond high school. Practices, games, and tournaments are all lessons in perseverance, and through it all, growth of friendships that will last a lifetime. DeNoble Austin & Company PC, a proud sponsor of Central Lyon Sports.
My name's Elin, and I like sports because I like watching them.
My name's Miles, and I just like the school in general because our teachers are nice and we get to do a lot of fun stuff.
Hi, my name's River, and I like the sports teams because my mom coaches the basketball team.
Super Defaults. Local, true. Insurance, real estate, all for you.
On top of a hill in the heart of our little town, there's a place where the coffee's always hot and the smells are even warmer. At Hilltop, we brew more than just coffee. We brew connection, comfort, and community. Locally roasted, lovingly served, always welcoming. Come in, slow down, and stay a while. Hilltop, your coffee, your community.
A community is a place, but it's also a connection. It's where we all plant roots, raise our families, build our lives, and take care of each other. It's something we have in common. And it takes world-class care to keep communities like ours strong. We work together to live, to hope, to heal, because that's what neighbors do. Here for all, here for good. Sanford Health.
And we're back here in Rock Rapids. Take a look at our post-game stats. Okoboji shot 23 of 44 from the field for 52%. They are 4 of 14 from three-point for 29%. And 9 of 18 from the free throw line for 50%. We had them for 19 rebounds, 11 turnovers, and 7 steals. They were led in scoring by Miles Wasson with 18. Asa Jacobson led the team with 7 rebounds, and they had 9 points off their bench. Lions are 19 of 41 for 46% from the field, 6 of 13 from behind the three-point arc for 46%, and they are 7 of 10 from the free throw line for 70%. Lions had 26 rebounds, 21 turnovers, and 9 steals. They were led in scoring by Eli Groen with 15. Eric Austin led with 10 rebounds. Lions also had 21 points off their bench. Eric Austin with a double-double tonight, 11 points and 10 rebounds. Unofficially, of course, but Mr. Mike Groen does a pretty good job keeping stats up here for us when he's up here doing it. So I'll take him at his word that Eric had a double-double tonight. But Okoboji able to get that 59-51 win. They'll be back in action on Thursday. They will be at home versus Emmitsburg, and then Friday they'll head to West Lyon. Central Lyon is on the road on Thursday. They'll be over in Cherokee to take on the 8th-ranked Braves, and then back at home this Friday to take on Sheldon. Reminder that we will have all the Sheldon games here, the JV and JVR boys, the JV girls, and, of course, the varsity boys and girls doubleheader on Friday. Take one last opportunity to thank our sponsors, Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, Hilltop Coffee, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papic Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seaport of Fultz Insurance and Real Estate. I want to thank our sponsors for everything they have done for us over the years and continue to do for us this basketball season. Really, this whole school year, really, should say. But that's going to do it for us here in Rock Rapids. I want to thank my helpers tonight, our workers, I guess. They're not really helpers, it's workers. Jessica Cruz running the video board for everyone here in the gym, and Mike Groen doing stats for them and everyone else here in Rock Rapids. I'm Jeff Cruz. We'll see you next time.